Well, has been putting stuff out there on a Facebook page at facebook.com/manhour NFL Talk. And we're going to finally determine if it's fact or if it's crap. Play along in the chat. It's fact, you agree with it, or if it's crap, like, nah, Buck, you are talking crazy. You're talking crazy. Speaking of crazy, the Kansas City Chiefs come back and beat the Cincinnati Bengals with a 51-yard field goal by Harrison Buckner Sunday afternoon, the 4 o'clock time frame. It was 4th and 20 some odd yards. A pass interference call was made on Rashid Rice, giving the Kansas City Chiefs a first down and putting them into field goal range. If you say that was not a pass interference call, you do not know football. Let's just be honest. But guys, fact or crap that the Cincinnati Bengals give away the game versus the Kansas City Chiefs. When we look back at the game, we are going to point to that one pass interference call. Let's just be honest. We are going to point to the pass interference call on the cornerback that's been talking shit all week long. Yes, it did cost him the game that he got the pass interference call, but I want you to take you back to a couple of their plays. It was early in the second quarter. Joe Burrow rolls to his right, has a wide open shot at the end zone. Nice 20-yard scamper, but he decides to try to rifle it on a pylon throw to Jamar Chase. That ball was ultimately incompleted, and the Cincinnati Bengals had to settle for a field goal. Couple plays, actually a few drives later, Joe Burrow missed a wide open Jamar Chase in the end zone, overthrew him, and they had to settle for 3 points there. So there are 14 points off of the board right off the bat when the Cincinnati Bengals had to settle for 2 field goals. Then we look at the Jamar Chase thing. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, Jamar Chase caught a pass, I believe it was like a 5-yard out route or so, and the Kansas City Chiefs defender tackled him, and it looked like it was going to be a hip tackle, but he kind of just like sat him on the ground. Nice, clean tackle. Wasn't dirty. Wasn't a hip tackle. Wasn't a face mask. Jamar Chase lost his shit. The referee told him once, twice, and third time, got you the flag. Jamar Chase got a 15-yard penalty there. Would have been, 3rd and 5 at that particular time, push him back to 3rd and 20. Next play, obviously incomplete pass. They had to punt the ball away. They were in field goal range at that particular time, if not touchdown range. Missed extra point or missed opportunity there. So factor crap, did the Bengals give away the game? It is a fact. It is a fact. The Cincinnati Bengals outplayed the Kansas City Chiefs on every aspect of the game. Their offense was better. Their defense was better. Their special teams were somewhat better, even though Evan Money missed that. Was it a PAT? I can't remember if it was a PAT or a field goal, but he missed one. But the Cincinnati Bengals won every aspect of that game, and they still lost. The Cincinnati Bengals gave that game away. Not because of the pass interference call, not because of the non-holding calls, not because of the lack of field awareness, right? It's the lack that they potentially left 21 points on the field. They left 2 touchdowns on the field, had to settle for field goals. Jamar Chase, 15-yard penalty, took him out of field goal range, potentially took 3 more points, if not 7 points off the board. If you score one of those touchdowns, if Joe Burrow just runs the ball in for 20 yards, the Bengals win. If he hits a wide open Jamar Chase in the end zone, the Bengals win. If Jamar Chase doesn't get that 15-yard personal foul on the referee, the Bengals win. The Bengals gave that game away. As a Chiefs fan, I am relieved. Thank you. Thank you for giving me that pass interference call. Because we did not deserve to win that game. It is a fact. So factor crap, did the Cincinnati Bengals give away the game? It's a fact. James says it's a fact. Laura says it is a fact. And I agree. And Casey says, I'm sick of people crying about the refs, to something that was plain sight and dumb choice by the defensive back. And Casey, I'm going to do you one better here. I have screenshots of the guy laying on Rashid Rice's back. Laying on his back. Chest, helmet, putting it down, laying on his back. And the guy says, look, he never touched him. His hands are out. He never touched him. He has a right to the ball. You're right. I guess if laying down is not touching, I didn't touch my wife ever. Chase's attitude is bad as T.O.'s ego.